There. All right, we're recording. This is week 4 of the Top Earners Bootcamp. And
February 13, 2023. Yes.
I believe the topic is
generating leads with attraction marketing. Yes.
Awesome. Again, so as you're coming in, let us know where you're tuning in from. We're pretty
Rachel from Manitoba.
Use the chat.
Yes,
Kansas
we're coming
City,
in
USA.
from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Ooh, and also, if do you have any exciting news, any results, anything that for the last 4 weeks that you've generated, share so that we can congratulate you. We can share the good news. If you generate any leads from cold prospecting, if you have a buyer from the activity that you've done, maybe perhaps you've done your first video, you've got outside your comfort zone, you've done mid video, maybe you did a video by accident and you generated leads. I know somebody did this on the social media. Tina.
She did a go live in her personal page instead of business page, but by accident. But because of that, she
generated 4 leads.
Yeah, a couple of leads.
One became a buyer, and the other one became a distributor. So, anything that any good news you want to share, we'd love to see.
We have Maria Barbie from Long Beach, California. Hello. We have Adiola from Lagos, Nigeria. Wow, that's amazing. Maita from Nevada.
While you're talking about Nigeria, there's a
good news.
Good news. I think a distribution center will be open.
Yeah, an Agic office will be open in Nigeria sometime this month. I think February.
Yeah, which is exciting. And Adiola has got a first buyer from my warm market script result. Wow, congratulations, Adiola.
That's amazing.
Wow, that's incredible. Hello from Las Vegas.
Leia from Las Vegas, Danilo from Toronto, Calgary, Stephanie. Hello.
And if you're here, represent your team name, comment your team name if you're here. I'd love to see you guys. And we're gonna get Coach Katrina later to again summarize what's happening with the prices or with the points and everything. From Jordan. Wow.
Hamza from Jordan. Wow.
The Victory Squad Group 9. Shout out the #1 top achievers. I want to see if the #1 top achievers are still #1. Representing Group 7.
The Audacious, Magnificent 6 stairs. Fantastic 5.
I love it.
Vision Team. Wow, that's amazing. Dream Chasers, Group 12. Watching from Texas, Vanessa representing Star Players. Amazing.
Wow, the Star Players.
Amazing. Noreen from Kansas, USA. Awesome.
We love doing groups like this, cross-line, because you're going to make lifelong friends. And I encourage you, even after the boot camp, to stay connected with them, stay plugged in with them, make some of them your accountability partners, just maybe continue doing your Zooms. I don't know, just continue to walk with people, because when you walk with people, when you run with people, for some reason your results get better, because sometimes your group needs you because you're so fired up, you're excited. Sometimes you need the group, right? Because you're the one that maybe is like, had a bad day, bad week, refunds, whatever it is, right? But having a community, a group of like that will help you, right?
Yeah, and also imagine, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, right now you're starting as 2A, 3A, 4A, and you're still in, you make friends with people that's not in your group. But imagine a couple of years later from now, you guys will be 6A, 6A2-2, -3, and you can invite those people. Like for us, we met a couple of people, back in when we started, Christine Clark, right?
Yeah.
We became friends and we invited her in our Eagles Club retreat last year, right? So, and other leaders as well, Crossline, we're not financially linked with them. We pick brains, right? We share we share the things that are working and not working, and we're learning from them. So we encourage everyone to make friends here, even if you're not, financially linked, right?
That's right. Jola says, Gold Blaster Group 27. Well, again, welcome everybody. And I always applaud people for showing up to their business. Some of you could be in your lunchtime, some of you this might be midnight, some of you 2 a.m. I don't know, because we're on many different time zones. So just for showing up, you're already successful. So do me a favor, just give someone a high five virtually. It says you're successful.
Yay,
You're successful. Give yourself a pat on the back if you're listening to this. I'm successful. You gotta be the first one to encourage yourself, because
Yes.
when you do that, right, it will uplift you, and you'll be more loving yourself. That's the first key. So
Yeah. I just want to say hi to Virgie, Fearless Challengers. We got to meet her and her lovely husband in Vancouver when we went there last Friday, last week. And also her sister Marisa and Vic. They're amazing people. Got to meet them there in the 6A meeting, right?
if you just got in, by the way, share some good news you have. I know I've seen some people here. They have some results, leads, buyers. Comment. We want to see if you have any buyers or leads. As a result of this, we want to give you a shout out.
And usually because it's week 4, right? So technically you for the past 4 weeks you've been doing this, right? So some of your leads that you're getting, most of them will turn out maybe in the next couple of weeks, right? So keep going. Whatever you do right now, it will have a result in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. So I know sometimes when you're doing the work and you're not seeing the results, sometimes it's discouraging, right? You're saying, oh, it's not working. I've been reaching out. I've been having this leads, but no buyer. But, wait for it, because it will have a results, right? Ophelia got a buyer last Friday. Wow.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Is that from your, do you know if it's from your cold reach out, from your advertising, from more marketing?
It's from my advertising coach.
Congratulations, Ate Offie. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Fred says he has his restriction lifted. Congratulations. It's always good news. By the way, if you're doing cold market reach outs and sometimes Facebook restricts you, don't worry. They put you in jail for a couple of days, and you get out again, and you do messages again. By the way, drop in the chat, what's a good number that Facebook does not restrict you when you're sending cold reach out? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, where you're not pushing it too much, that you're still, you can still consistently do it. I think grateful I got 2 responses from the following old leads. Wow, congratulations.
Wow, amazing, Malta. Florence is getting leads from LinkedIn. Wow. Florence, I'm up to 20 right now and all is good. Okay, 20 reach out, so that's pretty good.
Oh, got a distributor from a cold reach out. This is incredible, Noreen. Amazing. Thanks for sharing.
Karen from the Philippines in their team got a distributor from cold reach out. Wow.
I already got 60 when I did 40. Wow. Yeah, I think 20 to 25 is a good number, right? I've seen people that you can consistently do 20, 25, and then maybe you move to a different platform. TikTok.
Use TikTok or
LinkedIn.
So let's say you finished 20 reach outs, right? In Facebook, you didn't get restricted. Maybe go to, LinkedIn or TikTok and then reach out another 10 or 20. Set a number that you can do, right? Minimum, and then the rest is you can do in addition, right?
Here's another idea. You can even go to Google.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's what.
One of the top earners in the Top Earner Success School, she's just a machine. She would send like as much as she can in Facebook, and until Facebook tells you not to do it, and then she would go to Google. I think I shared this last time, but she would gather all the emails of a particular, let's say industry. Say I choose realtors this time. Realtors that live in Texas. She get all those emails and stuff, and she'd have a target, maybe 50 of them, and then she would email them and say, same thing, same script. Hey,
same script,
Hey, hey, just wanted to say hi, and we'd say, I see that you're a realtor in Texas. Would you be open to something that won't affect you currently doing? Boom, 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 just a machine. Boom. So the key is again exposures, right? The number of potential reach outs you're gonna send. So currently doing 60. Wow.
Ihi, currently doing 60 cold reach out per day. Wow.
20,
I have
congratulations.
22 leads so far.
That's
Amazing.
incredible. Wow. Can you imagine how much you would spend for 22 leads? Incredible.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
22 leads, that's like about, what is
Well,
that?
if you're averaging,
$300, $400.
if you're
right?
averaging, let's say 10, that's 220.
Yeah, that's true.
That's amazing. Eh? Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. I'm amazing.
By the way, you have is that you have a recent buyer? I'm not sure if it's coming from that, but
Yeah.
awesome. All right, so we're gonna start week 4. All right, so we finished crafting a compelling vision. The very first one, keep going back to your vision.
Yeah.
Recruiting scripts for warm market and cold market. You know, if you're comfortable doing it, we encourage you to do it because it's the fastest way to get results, right? While you're doing your winning ad. And winning ad is really, really important.
Week 3 is closing secrets of the masters. We talked about that last week. More about posture, really like, you know, we want you, but we don't need you, right? Have that posture. You're not begging them, right? You're not asking questions that are out of position, right? So know where the leads are, where the prospects are, right? So if you miss some of this videos, go back or even rewatch them, because even myself, when I rewatch it, you actually learn something new, right?
Yeah. And today is generating leads and attraction marketing. Now, we learned this in the dream team, but it's always good to have another point of view, right, from the master himself, which is Ray Higdon, which at one point when he was still doing network marketing, 3,000 plus leads for free, right? Again, think about that, 3,000 plus leads per month for free, right? And this is a bit different than what we do in the dream team, because we focus on advertising to generate leads. This is using pure attraction marketing to generate leads, right? And again, he talks a lot about short videos, which we're going to talk about that today. Anyway, so as we always do, get your fingers ready, fast fingers. We might do a little bit more today, but fast fingers. Are you guys ready? If you're ready, just comment, I'm ready. I want to see if everybody's ready, warming their fingers. Where you at? Comment, you're ready. If you're ready, he's ready. Anyone else? Only he's ready here. I'm ready.
Offie.
All right.
Florence.
All right.
Awesome.
Let's do this. All right. So, should we do this first? Or...
That's good.
Oh, we'll do it after. All right. Let's do this. Fast fingers. All right. This is Ray's favorite mantra. Ready? Help the blank you used to be. Help the blank. What's that? Help the blank you used to be. All right. I think we got some winners.
We have Tanya, Coach Tanya.
Coach Tanya. Amazing.
It's okay. You can give it to Noreen.
Noreen, all right.
Yeah.
I've got lots of credits on my Audible.
Okay. We'll have Noreen is the winner. Thank you, Coach Tanya. Awesome.
Thank you, Coach.
Oh, you're welcome. Enjoy.
All right, let's do this. The next one before the picture. Let's do the picture last.
Okay, the best piece of content
right now
that allows you to reach more people you don't know
is blank videos. What do we got?
Short videos?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Short videos. I thought it was reels. Okay, short videos.
Short videos.
So, okay. Connect with me. All the winners connect with me in Slack group.
One more. Let's do one more. More. All right, one more. We want to give out 4 today. We're feeling giving out today. So, actually 2 more. Right? This one. Ready? Ray teaches about 3 strategies on how to do short videos. The first strategy is general resource of before and blank. General results.
It's so
easy, right?
Okay, we have Rachel.
Oh, she won again. Is it her second time?
No, this is her first time. Rachel. Okay, Rachel. Okay.
Should we
Two
do
more?
total 5?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
So one more for the question and that.
okay, perfect. Okay, all right, here we go. This is again the second strategy to doing short videos that Ray shared.
Go.
The question is, you do this and you ask yourself, what have you blank? What have you, Noreen again? Noreen's amazing. All right, I think you can't win the second time. But
I think
You can give it to someone else, coach.
all right, awesome. Thank you, Noreen. You're so good.
so the
I
answer
have my
is,
notes.
she has her notes. Awesome. What have you overcome, Tanya? We have Rochelle, Linda?
Linda Lowen.
Linda,
Great answer, by the way, Hadiza. What have you learned? That's good. Overcome, right? So we're gonna talk.
Amy.
We're gonna dive in deep. Okay, all right. The last one. By the way, here are you gonna what you're gonna win quickly. Go back so we can before the story, right?
There is the one.
Yeah. So these are basically we have the last one, and we're gonna share our experience in Vancouver.
So the prizes we added more. So this one, go giver leader or go for no for network marketing. So audiobook,
Audible, yeah.
Audible. This one is another one, right?
Week 2.
And then feeling is a secret, change your paradigm, or this other two as well.
All right, the last fast fingers, ready? So this one here, this is a piece that we saw in Darren and Mike's place, and we're gonna share with you our experience about Darren and Mike's. So tell the story about this one quickly.
So so Darren, when over 10 years ago, he saw this beautiful piece of glass and a wave, right? It's a wave like glass, and he said, wow, like who would buy that item, right? It's so expensive, but I really want this. And I'm picturing myself, having this overlooking the ocean.
Now they're doing
Now they have it, right?
Amazing.
So in the other side, I didn't send it here.
So this is in the kitchen table. You look out to their infinity pool and to the ocean. So
this one I can send this one. Hold on.
you're gonna show it?
Yeah, because the other one is the picture is not as hold on.
All right, we're gonna show you the picture quickly, and then the fast fingers. Well, this is called the guest fingers.
Okay, so this is the overlooking one.
Yeah.
I didn't show it because it's kind of
Blurry.
no dark, right?
Yeah.
But it's overlooking the ocean.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
All right, ready? This is called not fast fingers. This is called the guest fingers.
Well, fast fingers.
Fast fingers too, but the first. All right, ready? What? Just a wild guess. How much do you think this piece is? The closest wins. Closest wins. How much? Write down the price. The closest person, 10,000. 100K. I love it. Verge knows this. All right, let's go. Let's scroll up. Scroll. Wow, we get some
2K, 15K.
I love answer. There's 100K even. I love it. I love it, Tina. Regina. All right. So
10,000.
the first one was
Tina says 5,000.
oh,
Tina.
yeah.
Tina 5,000. Leia 5,000.
All right.
Verge is 5,000, but what is it?
So the answer is Tina is the winner. It's 5,000 exactly. Congratulations, Tina. Amazing. But your answers are good. 10,000, 30K, 10K. Wow, 65K. I love it. But the answer is 5K. So congratulations, Tina.
Yeah, and what I learned from there is, like even if it's expensive, but if you really want it. So what happened is that I think couple years later, right? Mike actually surprised Darren for their anniversary or birthday, right? To give it to Darren because that's what he really wants.
Which is amazing. So
amazing.
The key is, just
have that vision, regardless how much it is, right? If you really want it, why not, right?
Right. So talking about vision, we're gonna share with you a little bit about our experience in Main Island. So Roxanne's vision has stretched, right?
Yeah, because like at the beginning, I was really shy to come to their place, but what happened is they've always snooped their page, right? And they really like, well, he really likes the Main Island, the view and all that. So one time, I think Dave asked, I love your house and all that in Main Island. And then they
We should
said,
visit you one day.
oh, you said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
should.
should visit you one day. She offered. And then they said, oh yeah, why not? Come to our place and all that. Let us know. And then this time, because we are getting our bonus, right? Our certificate for the -3 for the
And two dash two and 2-3.
yeah, for the Enagic. So we're going for that recognition every first Friday. So he said that, hey, we're going for the Vancouver office. Is it okay if you visit you guys maybe 2 days prior to that, right?
Yeah. And they said, we'll make it happen. So we're there. So we wanted to share this with you because we got to hang out with Darren and Mike, which is really, the owners of the dream team. They built this thing, and hanging out with them, you just realize that we're in a good place, because these guys have incredible, we already know this, but they have incredible hearts, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we are the guest, and they're the the owners of the dream team, and they treated us like kings and queens.
Yeah, I was so shy because I feel like, how you always think about your boss and all the CEOs and all that. Like, I'm really shy, but then, they make you feel comfortable. They make you feel
They
like
picked us up.
they pick us up from the main island. And then they always tell us, like, they will communicate with us, hey, are you guys coming here with a car or with a, like, they message us, oh, what are you guys eating 3 times a day or 2 times a day, or what are you guys
Do you want cream in your coffee?
ahead of time? And I was, what? Like, I said, oh, don't worry about it, like, and then they offer us to stay at their home, exactly in their home in the main island, and also in the penthouse in Vancouver. But we said in the Vancouver penthouse, we refused because I know there's a lot of visitors, right?
Yeah.
So, but what I realized from there is, even though they're the leaders, they serve more.
Mhm.
They also like offered to drop us off, like it's like there are drivers, and
Yeah.
they tour us around. But what I realized from there, they're just normal everyday
Yeah.
people. They're chilling, they're relaxed people, and all we talk about is business, right?
Yeah.
And also personal life. We ask about their family, they're just, if I don't have that knowledge about Dream Team, right, I wouldn't know that they are really like rich people.
By the way,
right?
Mike is a very good cook. He
Oh
cooked
yeah,
for
he
us.
cooked
It was
for
amazing.
us.
We had crab cakes with wedge potatoes and this olives. That's incredible. So Mike is a great cook. He's a pescatarian, but he had incredible crab cakes. So this is a picture of us just chilling. They're very relaxed. We just like that place, Main Island, just makes you so relaxed. Talking about being relaxed, boom! This is the Himalayan spa that they have. It's outside. This is their
It's in
house.
their house.
It's in their house. It's just outside, and this thing is incredible. Like, you can do a 30-minute sequence where there's music, the lights will change, and like all the heat and stuff. It's amazing. And guess what we did after this? Are you guys ready for this? We did this. All right. We did a cold plunge. Ready?
Oh, is there some
Video, yeah.
It's super warm. Look at that, toasty. Look at how relaxed he looks. Don't feel it. You just have to jump. Oh, 30 seconds at least. Oh. One more time. Okay. Are you sure it's good?
So we did a cold plunge, and then we went to the hot tub. So
Yeah.
basically sauna, cold plunge.
Sauna for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the sauna, right? The sauna is like the lights actually, like you can change the lights. It actually blows some air, and also program like songs, right? Like very relaxing. Like, this is all Himalayan salt. You know how much it is to build that?
It's only 100,000.
It's 100,000.
Yeah, in the house. So
Yeah.
so we're sharing this with you guys because to stretch your vision,
Yeah, this is warm actually during like spring, summer, and and fall. They just, because it takes a couple of days to warm it up, and then they warm it up for the whole time.
Yeah. So we were sharing this with you guys to stretch your vision that, you know what, these guys also started just like we are 6 or 7 years ago.
Mhm.
They were in so much debt, actually more than ours. I was surprised when we started the business, and they got out of it. They didn't have they didn't have a good upline, so they actually had to build themselves. So that was our experience. And then we went to the penthouse, right? This is a picture of the penthouse after. So this is just the picture I could get, but there's other pictures. So this is another thing I want to share with you guys. When you have a chance to go to a penthouse or any big event, right?
Mhm.
Make sure you come, because we remember our first time going into this event in 2019 or 2020. We were just became 6A, and our minds got stretched, our vision, and we were never the same again. And we came back, we're now even fired up more than ever, because just the vision expanded, right?
Yeah, like so when we went here February 2020, we were 6A, we just turned 6A, and we interviewed some people there because they've been around for a long time, right? So we got inspired by them, and at that time I think we're earning 10,000, around 10 to 15,000. And I asked these people, like
This Gina,
right? Gina, Lilibet, Michelle Arce, and other people. I asked them, like, what is your regular amount every single month, right? And they said, around 40,000, 50,000. That's normal. I was like, really? That's normal? Like, in my mind, how can it be normal, right? But they said it is a solid business.
Yeah.
And from that time, February 2020, I said to myself, or for both of us, is that, okay, if these people can do it, right, certainly we can do it as well. And 3 years later, now it's February 2023.
Yeah.
We've reached that milestones, right? So why we're sharing this to you is to really let you know that it is possible to have that vision, even if you don't have the results yet, but have that vision and really be focused on it.
Yeah, I remember in 2019 when Michelle was there, she had this big
2020.
box. 2020, she had this big box. We asked her how much is in your quarterly and monthly, around 350 to 400,000 in the one box, right? And when we were there again, she also received another box,
Another
right?
box, yeah.
Ours wasn't quite a big box, but it was a small envelope for us, right? Bigger envelope. So this is I think this month will be probably our biggest month in the dream team so far. So which is amazing. So ready? All right, let's do this. So we're gonna dive in to week 4, generating leads with attraction marketing. How many of you got value from this attraction? Even though we're doing a lot of these, how many of you learned something new? Comment the number 1. Learn something new, even though this is what we talk about all the time in the dream team. But how many of you got a different angle, maybe, or a new aha, a new concept, and maybe you're like, you know what, I'll do this more now because I understand it actually has a lot of value. Again, comment the number 1. What are you looking for?
No, Hamza, hold on. Okay, I'll just message. Yeah.
What?
No, Hamza just messaged me here. That's fine. It's fine.
All right, so awesome. Yeah, same here. We've done attraction marketing for a long time, but listening to Ray, he also has a different angle, and especially when he talks about short videos. So let's go over this again just quickly. Why aren't you generating leads, right? I mean, first of all, the way we do it, we advertise. Maybe that's why you're not generating leads, because maybe you don't have a winning ad yet. But now that we know about short videos, so which one are you here? Maybe 1 or 2. Comment in the chat. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 1, 2, 3? I don't know. Number 1, you aren't creating enough content or being consistent. Maybe that's you, right? It's not clear what you do on how they can help you. I am 1 to 5. Thank you for being being honest there, Tina.
Yeah.
Not clear on what you do.
Like a lot of people, they're saying that, oh, I'm not getting, the leads to convert into buyers, right? or I'm not getting a lot of leads. Like, but if you look at their Facebook, right, their business page or even their personal page, they don't really, consistent on posting, right? And I think a lot of people are guilty of that, because I know sometimes I try to post, once a day or even twice a day, but sometimes I forget, right? Because things are busy. So the best way is really to schedule the post ahead of time, maybe a couple of days before you schedule that. You can do the schedule, because if people are not seeing that you're posting or you're even there, right, they won't really ask you or subscribe to your or register to your webinar, right? Because they want to trust you if you're there.
Yeah, number two, also we fell into this. Number two, we need to get reminded all the time. It's not clear what you do and how
Yeah.
you can help someone, because sometimes we post so much on personal, like life pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe we get flooded with that, like our attraction marketing is so high, but they don't know what you do, right? You don't post anything about your online business, or
Yeah.
you don't give content around it. So sometimes there's too much, of our life, like Caleb, oh, it's so cute and everything, right?
We try not to put too much of
Yeah,
it.
and then sometimes that's why once in a while we make sure that we talk about the online through the online business question of the
Yeah.
week. Your marketing thinking about the people that already know you versus thinking about the people that don't. This is really powerful that he said this over and over. Like you gotta think in your marketing hat that you want to attract new people,
Mhm.
not the people from the dream team. So you don't want to speak like they know what you're talking about. You have to always speak like these people are new. They don't know who you are, right? They don't have to watch, like as Ray said, they don't have to watch 30 minutes of your videos. That's why we mix it up now. We have long videos and we have short videos. And that's the key that we do. So fourth one is a hard one.
Oh yeah, you aren't being vulnerable. I think it's just recently that we know about this, because sometimes, especially with the social media, we all only want to show the good things about our lives, right? Or to be more positive, which is correct, right? But what we're missing, like, what we're missing, which is most of us, right, is being vulnerable. Not being negative, but being vulnerable, meaning to say to, I think we talked about this before. We talk, to talk about your past experiences, your past, if you're feeling guilt, if you're feeling lost, or if you've ever feeling that you're imperfect, right? If you share a piece of that, if you share a piece of your trials, a piece of, of your struggle, and do something that it also uplifts people, encourages people, that, let's say, if you're currently, let's say, starting this business, or you've been here, let's say 6 months, a year from now, and all you post is, oh, how good is the online business, that's great, but you have to also post something, maybe once a week or twice a week, that you say about, hey, I used to be, financially brave, or what is it, like, you say
Anger,
something,
it's emotion. Anger.
or like, for example, for finances, how can you, like, let's say if you're struggling financially, how do you say it?
Yeah, you just say that I'm going through maybe you got laid off, and stuff, but you talk about your plan after. You say,
Yeah.
you know what, you don't end in a low note, like like Ray said, oh, I got laid off, I'm done,
You don't do
I'll be
that.
broke.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You say, I got laid off, but you know what? I 6 months ago, I saw an ad, and I'm so fired up because this is my game plan to never get laid off again. So
Or like, oh, I know how it feels to be, to be buried in debt, right? It's stressful, it's not a good feeling, but what I'm excited is that I have this plan on how to get out of that, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. So share your vulnerability, that you are also struggling, or also like have been through that, whatever is that feeling, right, of emotions, so that people can relate to you. People can say, oh, these people are also not perfect, these people are also, normal people,
yeah,
right?
because if you really think about it, what's more relatable, your success in the online business or your struggles? People can relate more with struggles.
Yeah.
Because that's where they are. That's where most people are. That's why we came. But if you share successes, that's good, but people can probably relate to you more because, that's just how it is, right? So that's why we kind of mix up our page, and even Ray has his game posting strategy of like this week you talk about a time you were lost, like you were just lost, a time you were angry, a time that you were
Maybe we can share that.
yeah, we can share that next time about vulnerability because we purchased one of his courses about short videos. It talks about that. So number 5, people never bore. Yeah, Noreen took lots of notes. I love this. People never bore hearing about their problems. That's
Yeah.
right. And their problems is sometimes your problem, right? That's
Yeah.
why you came here. If you're in debt, that's their problem. So that's really powerful. Don't talk about your thing. Talk about their problem. Talk about the person watching. Your
Don't talk about how great the company is, how great the online business is, right? Number 5 is you aren't taking advantage of what is working. Right
what
now.
is working right now again? Comment in the chat. What is working? If you watch this thing, what is working right now? Comment in the chat. Absolutely. Short videos. And how much does it cost to get a winning short video that will get you 5,000, 10,000, sometimes 30,000 in views? How much? And I don't know if Jenny is here because Jenny is a good testament to this. Can you type if Jenny's here? Jenny Fernando. Jenny's not here, but I'd love for Jenny to share her experience because she does a lot of short videos, and I think she said at one point she was generating 20 some odd leads per
Oh,
day.
yeah.
I'm just curious, how many of you started applying some short videos, and how many have interactions or people have reached out to you maybe because you created a short video? Comment in the chat. How many of you have shot 1 or 2 or 3 short videos because of this new learning and idea from Ray? Anybody? I want to see. I got 2 leads. I love it from
Wow.
the old reels.
Verge, Florence, Tanya, awesome leads. Tina, I did a short video and got
Yeah.
4 quality warm market leads. Wow.
Shared the story, Tina, earlier. I think you weren't here yet. That you were you meant to do it in your business page, but you ended up doing it in your personal page. My sister Dina shared this, and one of them became your buyer, I believe, and then now a distributor. So
Maria asked, is it also go live? No, go
no,
live is.
Go Live is not a short. Yeah, this is under a minute, right? Short videos, right?
Mhm.
We're gonna talk about that strategy today, but Maria, if you haven't watched the week 4, you want to go back because short videos has different algorithms, right? This is the best place where new people that don't know you can go. And I love the analogy that Ray talks about this. It's kind of like being in a casino where if you play that, did he say craps? I think craps, that you can continue to roll the dice and you never lose,
Mhm.
right? You keep rolling the dice. Imagine you're going to a casino, right? You have to pay every time you roll the dice, right? But what if you don't have to pay? It's free, and all you have to do is roll the dice until you get a winning combo,
More
right?
chances of winning.
You just keep rolling. How long would you stay there and keep rolling, right? And Ray says, until you win, right? Because you don't pay and you don't lose, right? So that's what a short video is, because one of them will take off, right? We had one that took off, and it's just getting a lot of free groups, whatever. So the key is call to action. So always has a verse. Ray talks about Ephesians 4 verse 29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful, of building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. So this is really powerful, and it talks about really just giving value, right? And even Ray, and write this down if you don't know what content to put down. I don't think Ray talks about that here. It's a separate training. If you don't have anything you can post, what's the acronym?
Yes, acronym.
IL.
Oh, ILT. So invest. So the acronym is ILTP, right? I think we talk about it in some of our Zooms, right? So ILTP means invest, learn, teach, and profit, right? So all of us here, we're investing in education. This is investing, whatever we learn, and then investing in our books, in our trainings, and even in the Dream Team training side, investing in the audiobooks. You're investing already. Your time right now, you're investing in learning more about social media, about generating leads with attraction marketing, right? You're learning. The third part is teaching, right? A lot of people, they just consume. They're just investing in learning. You have so much information, so much knowledge in your mind that you can actually teach it. So that's what you do. You teach what you learn. You teach it through your videos, you teach it through your pictures, through your images, right? And then that way, the fourth one is profit. You profit it because you're getting leads, you're getting reach out, you're getting inquiries, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
what-
how you get, what to post, content, right?
So Rachel, to answer your question, here it is. Are you ready? Short video strategies. Number one, general results of before and after, right? Before and after, right? So what is it? Maybe before and after you started the online business. Before I had no idea about the online space. Now I'm getting knowledge on how to generate leads, right? But if you can shrink it down to a minute, like you don't have to even say anything, right? Like how Ray does it, foreclosure, divorce, chug, and what do I say?
That in that or
In debt or something, and then boom, and what's the after, right? Like that. Those are the kind of the short video ideas.
yeah,
right?
like even let's say you're just starting and you don't have the after result of the business, you can always say, like for example, you're stressed, right? You're stressed with money, you're stressed with time, you're stressed with with too much demands, right? Your after could be you're more relaxed, you're more happy, you have more knowledge, you're more hopeful, right? Because people want that. Sometimes it's not really about the money or it's really like how do you feel after, right? Like, but if you have results already, you can talk about that too.
And Ray even says you don't have to say anything. You just kind of have a skit, like
Yeah,
you're
skit.
stressed and you break the alarm clock, and then when you come
Be
out,
creative
you feel relaxed, right? So I'm curious, how many have tried any of these, right? So what you have overcome, like for us, we've overcome $86,000 in consumer debt. We've overcome, we overcome being evicted. We've overcome bankruptcy.
We've overcome, like marriage fights about money because
Yeah.
we always fight about money before, right?
Yeah, or maybe like Ray talked about, if your goal is to lose 100 pounds, but you're not there yet, you've lost 10 pounds, then you overcome losing 10 pounds. You could share that, right? So maybe you're not debt free yet, but you paid off half of your debts.
Yeah.
Then you overcome half of it. So what are some ideas? Maybe comment in the chat about overcoming something. Comment in the chat so that others may also start to in their minds, maybe if you are new to Canada, right? Maybe in the online business, right? You've overcoming, yes, fear. I was thinking about that, Noreen. Fear of the camera.
Yeah.
That's your content, right? At first, you say, you're sweating, and then you do another 10 seconds, and you're like, ooh, relax, talking, like no problem, right? That's an idea, right? Again, it may not be even related to the online business because people will be attracted to, you may be attracted to you based on who you're trying to target, maybe parents, right? That's who you're to target. Maybe like for us, one of the things we overcome is sleep training. Like we had one video sleep training, it went viral and it was controversial. Some of them hated it.
People get mad
Some
at
people
us
like,
about
oh, you're
sleep training.
evil parents and stuff. Like, but some like love it.
Some people love all the sleep training, right?
Yeah.
So
And it was this one where we like updated people on like, oh, this is like a week, day something of our week training. And when we he slept overnight, and then we came into the Caleb's room, but because we had the slumber pod, like the slumber pod dark, and we opened the thing, that's when people got really emotional and some of them got like, oh, you kept them in the tent, whatever, that's so mean, parents and stuff. Like that went crazy. Like people we don't know what, that wasn't even a short video, that was like a short live or something, right? And it went like all over. It was very interesting.
yeah, but some people because like it's just amazing because it reached to different like I think people that we don't know at all, right? So
what you overcame, and then last is the value-based video. So this is the ILTP, whatever you learn, turn it into 1 minute and post it into Reels, TikTok. And again, the key is consistency because you're really rolling the dice every day and one of them will take off. And if you have a good call to action, that will generate leads for you, like shooting a video every day, right? Shooting an ad a day. So that's the key. So we're going to summarize and we do breakouts here. So here's what Ray realized, and hopefully you realize this. Some of the fanciest videos did the worst, right? So as we talked about this, the most authentic videos are the one that did it. So if you're worried about editing, because you're like, how do I do like a lot of videos, Dave, and short videos? Don't worry about it, right? Just think of an idea and launch it, because again, you don't lose. You just keep launching it. It doesn't cost you money to generate it, to do a short video, right? So whatever idea you have, just launch it because it's free, right? I got stuck on number 3. Vulnerability almost always work. Absolutely, 100%. And
What is this one?
yeah. Tanya says quantity beats trying to go for quality. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think quantity beats trying to go for quality. Yeah, like me, sometimes I get, to be honest, I have a hard time doing reels because or short videos because we're used to doing go lives, which
Yeah,
takes about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We can talk forever, right? So doing reels, doing like 1 minute, it takes me like, to be honest, like 30 minutes or 1 hour just for one reel
for editing, right?
for editing,
I think
right?
this time we should try no editing because Ray says you don't have to worry about it.
No, but the more you do it, the more it becomes
Becomes easy,
easier,
yeah.
right? Because it's just templates. And my friend who doesn't do the business, she's very good in reels and she can finish it in 15 minutes or less, right? So the more you do it, you don't have to, as long as you have the videos, like, snippets of the videos, you combine it. Now it gets easier.
There's a good app to use for short videos. It's called Captions. Type this down. CapCut and Captions, right?
Yeah.
For
So
editing.
CapCut is
For editing.
for editing, and then it's all free, and then Captions is for the subtitles if you want to have. I think for the subtitles, it's not free, but yeah.
It's good, those like different color captions that we have and Ray has. That's called Captions.
Yeah.
It's never been easier. Yes, this is what we talked about, that you could just keep rolling dice until one of them. And again, Ray says one of her students in one video had 15 million views. That's crazy. It says more than the last Olympics that watch, and that was for free. And you can never do that in in any video that you didn't pay. You have to pay to get views, but short videos is really, really possible. So if you aren't getting haters,
You just aren't growing. So, if you get haters, then it's good. You're growing, right? And if you're not, then you do more so that you get more haters, because haters just comes out if they don't like what you do, or if they don't agree with you, right?
that's right.
So, don't be afraid to show who you are, to show your values, right? Because 1/3 of the people that are watching doesn't really care, right? 1/3 of those people can be swayed to like you or not like you. 1/3 will be raving fans about you. They will love you, whatever you do, whatever you say. 1/3 of them, and 1/3 of them will be your haters, right?
Yeah.
So
So your goal is to get those unsure
Yeah.
to like you. So we're gonna do a breakout session quickly here, 10 minutes, and then we can do a quick Q&A. So again, the question is what was
also,
the question is very simply, what is one thing you're going to apply and why? And also maybe share your takeaway. Give yourself maybe like a minute and a half or 3 minutes, and then we can go from there. So we're gonna break out. Let's do this. Woo-hoo.
hold on. Okay. So, how many people? I'm just
48
calculating.
divided by
Okay, let's do 10 groups. Okay. Okay, so once you receive it, then just accept it. Okay.
there's about 5 people in your group. So if you're working, you're listening over lunch, just accept it anyways, and just listen in the sharing. You don't have to share if you're working, you're on your lunch break. Everybody. I hope everybody get a chance to share. People are still like 1 more second to share. They don't want to get out of the room.
They have like 30 seconds. Yeah, people are still trying to share a few more.
if you're here, maybe comment on the chat. What are some of the actions people are are wanting to do in your group? I want to see out of week 4. There's a chat box. If you're coming in, I'd love to hear what are some of the actions, learnings and actions you're gonna do in your group, or something in common about this. Some aha moments. Maybe write it down in the chat. What we got there? Hurt people. All right. So what are some of the actions for week 4 that you guys have talked about in your group? I'd love to see in the chat.
What action steps?
Yeah, what you learn and what you're gonna take action on. Consistency is key.
1 minute reels daily.
Wow.
Start making short videos. Yeah.
I'm just curious, how many of you are like sweating about even just thinking about short videos? Anybody? Comment me. Well, to be honest, we're like that like many years ago, right? Just the thought of like a video, we're like, me, Dina.
Consistency.
Wow. Consistency.
Yeah. I like actually watching people's videos, the reels. Jihad, you're doing amazing. Jihad, you're sharing that in the Dream Makers. Awesome. I'm gonna do more reels. Yeah.
All right, so here's a challenge I want to give you guys today. This is a challenge, and we're gonna take the top 3. So if you're scared to do short videos, I challenge everybody here to do a short video and post it in Dream Makers. And based on those 3,
Which is
based on those 3 again, general result before and after.
So just choose either one, right?
Either one, yeah.
You can do a short video about general result before and after. Or you can do what have you overcome in 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
Or number 3, value-based videos.
Yeah. Put it there, and we're gonna base it on creativity, value, whatever you do. You can do a skit, whatever I used to be stressed as a mom. And then you're like, boom, online business. You're so happy, right? I don't know what you're gonna do.
Do 1 minute, 1 minute short video.
Yeah, 1 minute, post it there, and we'd love to see, because ideas come, right? Like when
I think that's our takeaway too, even us, because as what we've shared earlier, like it's easy to talk like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, right? But 1 minute, it takes a lot of creativity and really like fast, right? So what you can do is really like how I do it in the short video is you can also do the Instagram reels or the TikTok reels, and then or even either one of them, then you save it so that you can add the
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
yeah, you can add because you've saved it, and it will say, are you sure you want to save it without the sound, right? And that's okay, because what will happen is that once you post it, let's say on your business page, then whatever you've saved already, you can go to your Instagram, go to your personal page, go to your TikTok, and then you can upload that same video and then just add the audio. That's what we do.
Or
So
the other one is we do the editing in CapCut, and then we do screen record.
yeah, you can do a screen record. That way it actually like record everything and then just edit it like from the beginning and the end that you want.
Yeah, like whatever ideas you have, put it in, because when you have the idea, some people will see your video, and from that video they can create their own ideas, add more twist to it, or maybe look at things, or
yeah, what we do too, because we're not very creative with those things, we go to TikTok or Instagram and then just just scroll, right? Give yourself maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes of scrolling, because if you don't put a timer,
you'll scroll
forever, right? You're like, oh, this is so cool, this is so cool. So give yourself 5 to 10 minutes to get ideas, to scroll.
Yeah, put a timer, because you'll be full of ideas but no results, right?
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I'm full of ideas but I'm stuck now. Which one do I use? This, that.
Yeah, so what you can do, once you find a really good ideas, then you can save it and then just go back to it. That way you have other materials on the next couple of days.
My biggest takeaway in Roxanne said is, quality beats quantity. Quantity beats quality in this case, because it's free, right? You're not launching an ad where you're paying, right? It's just basically you just keep shooting. You don't know the ones that you're just like, give you a specific, a very great example. You guys heard of Maria Leong? Anybody heard of Maria Leong before? Maria Leong, we looked up to her. She was like, she had 4 kids, I think, and she tried to shoot so many videos, but it didn't work. And one day she was like stressed. I think the kid was just crying, and she just did an ad out of somewhere, and that ad took off, right? And that became her winning ad. So it's just interesting what Ray says. Like sometimes in our mind, in our mind, we're like, no, there's no way. I gotta put my makeup on, all this stuff, right? Like I cannot shoot a video, but then you see examples like that, it took off, right? So I think you should, like, either the time that you got so excited, just shoot a video right away, because it's about it. People can feel you in the video without even saying anything. Or maybe the time you were so stressed and like whatever, and you shoot a video, and out of that, like Coach Katrina, if you guys saw Coach Katrina's time capsule. Anybody seen the Coach Katrina's time capsule? That could be a winning ad, really. And she just puts an after, like, this was before crying, and then boom, it does that, because that wasn't that long. That could win, because that's her most vulnerable moment. A lot of people, even all of us watching it, we cry watching it, because we can all, like, somehow you can relate, right? And if she does that with like a before, like now, I fired my boss.
Like with regards to short videos, right? Just keep, that's my takeaway. Like just keep posting. It's better to have 1 or 2 short videos every day, rather than takes me like hours just to edit it, and then I cannot post it. I'll post it in the next couple of days, right? So do that. And also, like for us, the ads that took off for us, like the 3 minutes or 4 minutes video that we did for the ad, is the one like the Kananaskis one, right? Because we're so excited.
Yeah.
We came from a retreat,
our very first Casey coaches retreat, right?
Yeah, we're so excited. We're pumped up, and we just, there's no editing on that one, right? But the ones that we have some editing, it actually didn't really work out, right?
So the more short videos you do, you get good with the longer videos, right?
Yeah.
So that's why your real videos get good. So I hope you get value in. Do you have does anybody have any questions? 5 minutes for questions, and then next week will be our last week for the boot camp. Any questions or updates? Coach Tanya, do you want to do a quick update on what's happening?
Oh, sure. I actually wrote them down this time, so we don't have to share screens. So actually, guys, we need to step it up. I know that all the groups do. Group 1 is in major lead with 3,441 points. Yeah, the second place one is like half of that in points, is group 14, 2,298. So we really, really, really need to step up our game. Group 12 is in 3rd place with 2,095 points, and group 5 is in 4th place with 1,894. Now, mind you, not everybody has put their points in yet either. So we need to remind ourselves to go in there. If you can, remember to go at the end of the day, put your points in there, or at least the next day, so that you can kind of keep a tally, and you guys can root each other, cheer each other on, and maybe make a post in your flock group, just to remind them to enter their points. Because we want to see some people pull ahead, or at least get closer to number 1 here. So that would be awesome to see.
And also, Coach Tanya, how many winners are at the end of this bootcamp? We're gonna have for the team, but also for like 2 people, like accountability, right? Or 1 people.
Yes. Yep. So we'll have an individual. We'll have the accountability partners, and then we'll have the team. So every person in the team will get a prize as well. So yeah, there's lots up for grabs still.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Give some love to Coach Tanya, and her team. Say thank you. We are so grateful for this. We're just about to end the first challenge of the year. I hope you're learning from this, but more importantly, taking action. If you think about what you're really doing, think about this, right? It's like you're going to school, but this is practicum, right? And I always talk about MBA school. MBA. When people think MBA, they think Masters of Business Administration. No, we're not doing that. We're talking about, for me, MBA in this business is massive bank account, right? If you really learn the skill sets of the little projects you're doing in your group and you really excel at it, right? This is not like in school where this is concept, right? This is actually applicable skill sets that will give you income at the end. You're going to school, but practicum, right? This is what you're doing. That's why get involved, put your marks in, but we don't have professors to tell you, oh, you didn't do your marks, you failed. You gotta say, you know what? If I did incredible in my nursing thing, right? I need to do amazing in this. Why? Because at the end of this 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and I expand a year, I'll have MBA, massive bank account. And this is really true, right? I'm telling you, like this month alone so far, right? Our income so far is our biggest month, $92,000 right now, right? Our income this month, right? So, and that's called massive bank account because we've learned the skill sets, we put in the work, right? And this, we're not even the highest income, right? Like Michelle Arceo, like received like a box of this thick, right? Like of thing, right? And why is that? Because we went all in on the little groups that was happening. We're the first one to share. We're the first one to say, you know what, there's a challenge to do a video. I'm the first one to do it because at the end of it, the end result of it is that you're a different person. You're a person that can create videos out of nowhere and generate leads. So
yeah, and also just to add on that quickly is to, there's 4 videos that was shared already, right? Because we're on week 4 already. Save those links, right? And also, share it to your team, share it to your future team, because like 5 weeks from now, or like, when the challenge is done, that's the real work comes in, because it's gonna just be you. Maybe if you have your team, then you can still connect with them, but then the real work begins because, like, can you still do it even if there's no accountability, even if there's no challenge, right? So save those ones and rewatch them, because even as we're relearning, it's good reminder for all this tips and nuggets, right?
Yeah, and again, the cool thing about this business is that we all start from like the 2A or 1A, whatever, where we started. In 2019, we were a 2A. We had
2A.
No idea how to create ads. We were as scared as you guys. We scratched our heads. Why was this a winning ad, not a winning ad, right? Why don't we have any engagement? Remember the first time we
so
had
quiet.
your business page, like barely a like. You're like, I did so good in this video. Like, nobody watched it.
Nobody
Come
likes
on.
it.
This was the best video. Like, I practiced this so much. Nothing. We all came from that, right? Like we like, if you scroll down our business page at the very beginning, crickets, nothing, nobody, nada, right? Like, so whatever you experience, we experienced, but the only difference is that we pushed through, right? We kept going, right? We knew that as if we were farmers, all you need to do is plant the seeds, plant the corn, because one day it will reap, right? Again, I always share this. Our job is easy. God says just plant, right? He's going to take care of growing the tree and making the fruit. Imagine if they reversed it. God says, you make the tree, I'll plant for you, and you make the fruits, right? No, God says just plant, keep planting, right? What's planting? Creating an ad. You create videos every day. All you do is plant, create videos,
Reach out,
right? And God says, don't make the tree, I'll take care of that, right? That what I'm trying to say is that if you keep planting, which is creating videos, all the people that you dream of, the fruits will just come to you because you did the planting. Maybe videos is not for you. Maybe your planting is cold reach out. Maybe that's for you. That's also planting, right? Maybe you just can't, like this, I just can't see myself, with no makeup. That's fine, right? Maybe you just want, like Ray says, you don't have to do any videos. If you don't want to do that, just reach out, right?
or advertise.
He said, 22 leads, right? That's great. That's mind-boggling, right? Like from reaching out to people. Maybe again, you don't want to do all of this. Maybe you just want to do ads, then do ads. But you gotta plant somehow.
Yeah.
We're giving you all the tools in the farm, in the field, to be able to do it. Right? You can have a tractor if you want. You can use your hand. You can, you could whatever you need to do. But you've got to plant. If you don't plant, there's no reap. That's it at the end of the day, right? So I hope we gave you value. I hope this inspired you somehow. So week 5 is going to be next, and we're just wrapping up. Again, the challenge today is create a short video, right? That's the action step, and post it in the Dream Makers, and we're gonna see. Maybe we're gonna have a prize for the first one, the fastest, the bravest. first one. So unmute yourself. We're gonna take a quick picture. One.
Hold on. Okay, show your face, everyone. You can use it for your page as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3 for the first page. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cheers. Awesome. Thank you, guys. God bless you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
guys. Thank you, coaches.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Coaches.
Good
Jovi.
luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, coaches. You're awesome as always.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, Sis Leia.